That was a pretty good productive session we've had in the Valley of Stardew. Let's make sure we have a productive session in the Valley of Tevat before we end for the evening. Can someone tell me how my visuals are right now? Because it still says I'm dipping way below the bitrate right now. Also, no surprise, my game is kind of laggy. So I think once we accumulate 10 full-fledged polls, we'll do the last round of polls for Xiao's banner. And honestly, whatever 5-star we get is whatever 5-star we get. However, I think for this, I want to not see the poll for myself. I want the chat. When the time comes, I want the chat to be able to tell me, not directly what if it's the banner character or not, but if it's a good 5-star poll or not. So which means I'm gonna have to pop out the freaking module. Can I actually use the module without... No, OBS has to be open in order to use it, okay. So I'm gonna pop out the module. I'm gonna pop out the chat module. Okay, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that's fine. I can pop out the chat module, and then just to cover my end, like my OBS end. So that way people can say whether I've pulled a good one or not. Hey, what's good, Rohan? How have you been doing? And I got to Battle Pass level 10, Pogs. Oh, damn. Rohan or anyone else in the chat, is there... Do any of you guys still got some local specialties I can yoink and collect? Because I'm in need of some. So far we've accumulated just 4 pulls. Just full pulls worth of Primo Gems.
We're way behind schedule.
And the bitrate has dropped again. No, we're good. Okay, so I need to get 2 more treasure troves, which means I need 1 more brown here and 2 more purples. I need my purples.
How many days has Daddy been away? Next on the
Give me
agenda.
1 sec. Oh yeah, I can't get 20 Fremos out of this. I still need to collect a bunch of regional specialties. Trying to get some core lapis for Zhongli. I need to get...
Next on the agenda.
Wait, which... How do you pronounce that flower in Chinese? No, I need to know which characters it is, so that way I don't mispronounce it. Xinhua. Okay. Yeah, I need to get those flowers for the Coco Goat. And I know where to get some. If you're not getting those flowers, I wouldn't mind getting those. So A can trade for any I have? Hold up. Wait, do I have you added? I forgot if I have you added or not. Let me see. Do you have a couple of... Do you have a couple of purples? Or like, how many purples do you have? I wouldn't expect you to have brown ones because I know brown ones are like really rare. A lot of people are having trouble getting brown ones.
We're way behind schedule.
And with that, the fate of the was sealed.
Oh yeah, I need to... Regarding the nameless treasure,
This thing you've brought, it looks pretty good. This pattern also seems quite old indeed. Hold on while I open it.
there's some defects here and there. If you were good to have it taken off your hands, it'll be fair, it won't be high. These markings are definitely of the Yue, and you'll see inscribed here is an anecdote about Ajdaha, a dragon spawned by convergence of the spirits of Geo and the Yue, and that even Rex Lapis could not easily subdue it. Rex Lapis thus summoned 3 Adepti, and thus they created a cavernous realm. Rex Lapis then battled the creature, luring it into the realm, before ordering the Adepti to seal the entrance, trapping Ajdaha within. Yeah, Crimson is very common. You know all this. There should be 3 of this item. One of this alone is likely not going to fetch a high price.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I found all 3 though.
You actually managed to put them together? Please let me see. Indeed, these 3 patterns, which put together, do tell the story of Ashdaha.
Wait, actually, hold on. Can I look at the treasure before I handed it in? Hold on.
Hold on.
I think, yeah, Crimson, Blue. I think Crimson and the blue one are like really super duper common. I don't know how, I don't know where, but they're like super duper common. I think I'm just gonna burn some like fragile... Yeah, I think I'm gonna burn some fragile resin on this account tonight. Because I might honestly be able to accomplish the... What is it? If I let the resin refill to 160... Once I let my resin refill to 160, I should be able to like use 3 pieces of fragile resin and get a crap ton of ley lines done, honestly. Especially since I need the experience books. But I also need the Mora, too, now that I think about it. And then again, this account is doing better in terms of Mora than my main account, honestly. How much more time does it take to get my resin back to full on this account? 2 hours and 2 minutes. So around midnight will my resin be fully restocked. That's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy. Okay, so I can't actually look at this item. I'm just gonna have to hand this in to her. Hey, what's good, Penny? I found all 3. This crane must be mountain shaper, the deer might be moon covered, the last one. Pattern has been intentionally ground away by someone to the point where I can't make it out. Maybe it must be Xiao. It's yours.
Wait, please take this then. Why was the image of one of the 3 marred?
And who broke in and ground away the Adeptus' image? There we go. We got 40 Freemo gems out of that. And we got some moolah. And after that, after I turn in these commissions, I should be able to get another pulse worth of gems. Poggies. So then we would have 5 poles saved up, but we need 5 more poles to be sure we're right in the margin of the soft pity.
How many days has Daddy been away?
Alright, let me get these commissions out of the way, and then we could be able to... And then I could be able to world hop and stuff. Ah, crap. They had to give me a slime balloon in one of the worst spots in the entire game. I mean, that's how large the map has been for, like, several months now, Benny. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is only scratching the surface. This map will become bigger within like 2 to 3 years of story and content.
We're way behind schedule.
You don't have to tell me twice, Coco Goat. Don't tell me twice. You can go meat hunting. You can go money hunting. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Inazuma for sure. For sure. Yeah, I got my free pole already. Alright, so I need to complete my commission. I need to get my resin out of the way. I need to get my specialties. I need to complete the ley lines. If I can get like 4 more like pulls for the normal banner, I should be able to even it out to 30 pulls since the Amos bow. Wait, where's my last commission at? There's one right here, one at the end, and the stupid slime balloon. All right, let's see if I can actually I might be able to solo it. Keyword might. That's hard to say, but we'll see what happens. But we will be polling this week, though. I think our next major poll session, if it's not Wednesday, then hopefully it is the day after Wednesday. I see chests I must take.
Don't blink. Hey!
Another test subject. I got careless.
Power core! Out of the frying pan! Oz, reveal thyself! Speed of light!
Hi, how are you?
Speed of light!
Yoink, yoink. Yeah, no problem, James. Hope your family are doing well.
Oz, reveal the out of the frying pan!
We're just chilling for the night. We just need to wrap up our weeklies, use up our resin,
I got careless.
keep on finding the Freemo gems, get all the Freemo gems possible. That's only 2. Churls over there. I don't want to deal with them. Ooh, there's one of those dudes over there. Wait, hold on. There's a comet chest over there. Alright, guess we're gonna have to deal with Big Boy over here. 'cause he's guarding this thing. Hey there, buddy. Mind if I step in?
Shrug till I'm dead. Ch- By royal speed of light, cut to the chase. Boba, get them! You're toast! Wings of darkness! Power core! Don't blink! Huh? Cut to the chase. Out of the frying pan! Feel the beat! Speed of light! Hey!
I got you. Yo, these dudes are fun to fight. More so than their baby brothers. I do take actual enjoyment in beating up those new Geo Bishops. It's a weasel. Okay, I guess that works too. It's so easy to like
Want a taste of my
Oz
hammer?
revealed! Power core!
get so distracted by this.
Incoming! With sword comes shadow!
Should. Replace
So much treasure. I just need 5 more core lapis. That's annoying. Dude, core lapis is in more demand than I expected. Because you have, like, you have Chong, the Ice Claymore dude. You have Zhongli. You have Keqing. There's gotta be at least like one more person. Oh yeah, Geomami needs core lapis too.
Nowhere to hide! Amp it up! You're toast! Speed of light!
The good thing about a
I'll be
double
fine.
pyro setup is that
Don't blink! Feel the beat!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Nice and spicy!
ow, 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 ow. There we go. The double pyro setup will allow you to get an additional plus 25% damage. Yeah, it increases attack by 25%. Which is a pretty nice benefit, a pretty lovely one. Geo enhanced, and then this dude I'm sure wants me to make a delivery. And then we need towers in the wilderness. Bum bum bum. Maybe I should just gung-ho the towers, honestly, because usually I just try to snipe the towers, which is a little bit fun, but considering we're kind of on a time crunch to get weeklies and stuff done. Hold on. Do I need... I probably could use more heroes, which... Honestly... In this game, you can't have enough heroes wits, honestly, so we're gonna get more of those. There has to be a treasure chest here. Like, besides this one, obviously. Like, besides this one, like, this has to, like, be something over here.
Nice and spicy.
There's, like, a bunch of piles. Yep, there, see, there we go. My treasure hunting guts said so. Yeah.
By royal decree.
Aha.
Incoming. Power cord. Incoming. Hey.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I think I might have missed a chest or two here. Boom.
Oz revealed by.
Oh, yeah, these guys are totally guarding one.
Pyrotechnics. Speed of light. Huh?
I guess I already collected the one down here. Well, I guess they didn't need... they didn't need to die for nothing. These knuckleheads are guarding one over here. Yo, give that one to me.
There's another test subject.
Pyrotechnics. Incoming. Hey. Oz revealed. Speed of light. Huh?
Yoink. It went straight up to heaven.
Out of the frying pan. Hey.
Finally done.
It'd be really nice to at least have any of these give some decent amount of Primo gems. Because, like, all the common chests in Dragonspine,
Yeah.
they do at least give some Fremo gems. Ugh, my lack of stamina. My lack of stamina is amazing, really. Okay, that's where the towers are. I'm pretty sure there's like a spot near here that has like a geo puzzle or something. I specifically remember. Like over here. This is a geo puzzle. I wonder if Ningguang's thing could work. Oh, it does. What do you know? It freaking does work. Oh my god, I just need 2 more. I'm fairly certain there's a second geostructural puzzle thing around here somewhere. I wouldn't normally go after the Mora Weasel, except I don't really feel like it right now. Weren't these guys guarding chests before? Yeah, I think I got that one already. Sometimes you can find a treasure chest in the most random of locations. This spot over here is pretty obvious for the most part. Oh yeah, this is one of those, what is it, lantern rocks. Except I gotta figure out where, I gotta remember where the heck the lantern rock is, the lantern crystal. There it is. Okay, that's 5 pulls saved up. However, the 5 pulls are only getting us closer to the actual soft pity, which is 76 to 80. Geomamini Glaze Lily? I think I'm only going to ascend her one more time, honestly. Yeah, I have enough Glaze Lily for her. I just need to actually get the Basalt Pillars.
Incoming.
I try my best to give some characters a chance. Because there's a likable trait for, like, every single one of their play styles in one way, shape, or form. If I remember this, I need to actually solve this geo puzzle thing. I specifically remember how to go about this. Yeah, you have to go around in a spiral for this one.
Access denied. All hail. Don't blink. Okay. Cut to the chase.
Don't waste my time.
Submit. Huh. this stone, as a good knight should. I'll catch up.
Give up.
Speed of light. Hey!
Give up.
There we go. Give me this precious chest. And we're back to 6 Primo Gems. Because the struggle continues to find Primo Gems. Even if you get, like, every single, like, chest you could, you're still not going to have enough gems at the end of the day to actually be safe with the amount of pulls that you want.
Speed of light. Access denied. Don't blink.
Your life is mine.
Access denied. Don't blink. Hey! With sword comes shadow.
It's nothing.
There we go. Hey, French level 2. Nice. And then we should take care of the Geo Enhanced Helix Trills. Oh my god, there's no... Not too much of a simple way to get to that particular commission. Oh, that's just perfect. Wait, actually, Rohan, what's your friend code again? I mean, your UID. I have to add you for future reference.
Incoming.
And for anybody who's new, they might like wander into here and be like, why is this dude listening to Stardew Valley music? Because I was literally playing Stardew Valley like a few hours ago. We're just vibing tonight. We're just vibing with Stardew music. If mans wants to vibe, mans wants to vibe. Whoa. Okay, I might have to hop onto my main account to add you on that, and yeah.
Incoming.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get my commissions done here, and then we'll hop onto the main to get some more dailies and stuff done. Because the rest of what I need to do here is to just do a crap ton of ley lines. Especially since I got some fragile resin, I can burn 3 of them after my resin fills up. Now that I think about it. Aha! Darn it.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
Kaboom!
For Rex Lapis. Speed of light. Hey! Born of ice and frost.
Don't waste my time.
Oh shoot, she has new efforts.
Born of ice and frost.
I did not realize
Next on it. With sword comes shadow. Next on the agenda. This
Yes.
is long overdue.
Starting music is very pretty pleasant. It is the pleasant.
Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
It's no.
No touching. Speed of light.
Your life is mine.
Steady as stone.
There we go. Alright, we don't have to worry about you, Knucklehead. Last thing we have to worry about is this dude. Mr. Smiley.
Hi, how are you?
That's all good, Kaiser dude. It's all good. Did you finish your photograph treasure trove yet? And we still haven't gotten enough pulls yet. We only got like 5 pulls worth of Primo Gems.
Howdy.
But hopefully within the next within the next 3 to 4 days we should be able to have enough to hit the soft pity spot. My god. I really don't have any banner luck. It's it's stupid. If we get the banner character, saving up these the star glitter for Blackcliff next month will be worth it. If we don't get the 5-star we want, then we have to keep on pulling for more star glitter. Yeah, actually on this account I have not won the 50-50, but the result I got from the 50-50 with Kuching is satisfactory, at least because she is a satisfactory DPS too. Actually, hold on, I need to test this.
It's nothing.
What the frick? The heck? That was weird.
It's nothing.
Did I already do this, or...? This one's a very specific one. Unless I already did this one.
Next on the agenda.
Yo, this thing here is a geostructure. What the frick? Hello, is it me you're looking for? I just realized he said that. You know, Zhongli's dong works on this too. And that's way too specific to both of those two. Because, like, Zhongli's you-know-what works on that. So it's not so if the fact that it's specific to, like, either the Geo Traveler's rock or Zhongli's dong, that's pretty weird. I have not done that commission before on this account. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my resin to reset, but I do need to get myself some local specialties. Although I don't really have too much in need of, like, Mondstadt local specialties. Oh yeah, I forgot people are watching the Super Bowl and stuff. Hey, one of my dudes got the Twitch partnership, Pogs.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Well, that's good, Kaiser dude. That's good. I mean, I personally don't watch the Super Bowl, so
Add ast.
hey, level 5 with the Coco Goat. 100 more Primo Gems, and that would give us 6 pulls. But even then, that's still not enough. Alright, let me just scroll back to... You're not found. Wait, are you not online right now? I'm sure I... Super Bowl, what's that? Kick. I heard they did the Sweet Victory song. I gotta check that out for myself. Alright, so what other Primo Gem am I missing? From completing the Statue of the Seven in Liyue, yes. And also the... I keep on forgetting what the treasure is called. Oh yeah, the Stone is a Remembrance. Oh, huzzah! We have 2 days left. 2 days left till this device can be used again. But hey, at least it's a pretty good way to get rid of those mints that we have lying around. Now. Give me 1 second. Alright. I appreciates it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and yeet some Mondstadt specialties. That's fine with you. Let me see. Well, technically, I could have gotten, like, around the Mondstadt. Well, I have the achievement I need to complete, so this gives me a good opportunity to do that. Let's see. What are you collecting around here?
I'll catch up.
one of us is to switch to Animo. Actually, hold on. Let me do that.
I must leave no stone unturned.
With the wind!
With the wind! There we go. Did we both get the rewards for that? Or did you get the rewards? I think you got the rewards for that. Oh, we both got the rewards, Pogs. Okay. I don't need any more of the Valberries. I have enough of those. I specifically need Mondstadt specialties. I don't... Lampgrass. I have like more than enough Kaya Lily. I mean, I could get some Kaya Lilies. If I'm specifically working on Kaya as another wind ice unit for the Spiral Abyss, I suppose. I don't think I'll be working on Lisa. Maybe I could
Leave it to me.
low-key
All of it.
work on... Maybe I could low-key work on Amber.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
My
Sometimes it's hard for me to decide what the heck I want to work on.
Whee!
How many Mondstadt ones do I still need? I need 7 more. I don't need Jean is literally the only one who needs dandelions. And Razor's the only one who needs wolfberries. Maybe I should grab more lampgrass if I am going to work on Amber. Those birds were literally glitching for a sec.
Someone needs assistance.
Someone needs assistance.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
On this account, I have Beto on a supportive role. She is semi-offensive on my main account, but apparently... I'm planning to run a different kind of build with her. But hopefully I wouldn't need to change her artifacts so much. There's lampgrass over here. That porker got yoinked. There we go. Alright, so I'm good with Mondstadt specialties here. That's Battle Pass level 11. Wait, Rohan, do you have the Golden House unlocked here? I'm not so sure if you do, just wondering. Okay, still need to click. Oh, just 3 more specialties. I could go to Lyria for that. Wait a minute.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
I'll go to the
I'm always
mountaintops
happy.
here. If I remember correctly, I would find those flowers on the... Oh, you have a chest thing. I would find those flowers around the mountaintops here. Oh, that's an egg nest over there. Wait, there is one flower over there. And you do have a chest over there you need to open. Whoa. Oh god, oh god. Oh, you can take these eggs if you want. I don't really need them. Ooh, there's the updraft. Okay. Thank you, game. Yeetus.
Yeah. Leave it all to me.
There we go. Ooh, an ominous mask. Yeah, we need more of those. We need all of those. Okay, if I go up. Yeah, apparently Beto is like the only Claymore user who can somewhat make use of the bell, but not fully. If you put Beto in a supportive role, then the bell would be okay for her. Might as well call her Beldo. Obviously, it's not her best weapon. Especially if you put her in a supportive role, because she could take both the supportive role and... There we go. I came, I saw, I conquered. That is done. There we go. Hey, welcome back, Mailbox. Okay. Now we just gotta complete domain together. So yeah, Rohan, do you have the golden house unlocked? Not so sure if you do. Just wanted to double check, so I know who to bring. Alright, so the golden house will be, yep, right over there. Okay, so it says I can't be able to... Weekly treasure amount is done, however, I still want to do it for fun, though. Most likely.
I'll catch up.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just here. Alright, you could just pick the level 70 or 81.
State your business here.
Unless you really want to push it for the level 91. I just want to do this for fun, actually.
Someone needs assistance.
And also so we can, like, get it out of the way for the battle pass. You want to heal her or no heal? I can heal. I can definitely heal.
State your business here. Yeah.
You could go ahead on the offensive and I can go ahead and heal. And remember folks, we're doing this just for fun. Alright, this is the level 81. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. This my healing would be a lot more constant with Noelle. This is kind of weird. Alright. We should be good.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
2 lead DPSs, 1 supportive sub DPS, and 1 healer. Let's see how this turns out. Remember, folks.
This
is
opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Ready? Passable horde time.
Where are you standing?
So quick to flee.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Not bad, not bad. Poor timing. Poor timing.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Some progress. Not bad. Got a trick or two.
I must leave no stone unturned.
This is order.
Time to clean up.
My turn. Has your light run out?
Someone needs assistance.
Hiding back there. Get back! All you do is run.
Someone needs assistance.
Get back! The price of a single flip.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Hey!
There we go. Alright, round 2. Here goes nothing.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone. With sword comes shadow.
Hi, frames.
Speed of light. Hey! You bet. Taste blood. Incoming. Get back! I missed a spot. Cut to the chase. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs to... Don't blink.
This is order.
Die.
Uh-oh. Middle. Go to the middle. Or out of the way.
Yep, time to clean up.
There we go.
Someone needs assistance.
Trying to think here. If I'm using like 180 resin plus 160, that's 340 resin with my fragile resin in total. Okay, so if I do spending 1200 resin plus, so 675 plus 225. Oh, okay, so then I don't have to worry about the 20 ley line deposit challenges. Okay.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I
Oh.
didn't quite catch your request.
So we got 2 of these. I do need this. 2 tusks. A gladiator's nostalgia with... Honestly, I could give this to Benny. This is literally a Benny flower. What the heck? Because, dude, he can literally use... He uses all of this. If you get this gladiator's nostalgia and, like, you don't know who to give it to, get yourself a Benny and put this on Benny. It will help him a lot. That's a Pogchamp's flower we got. I will gladly take that. Okay, so now I gotta wait on 9 more. Okay, so it's gonna be 8 multiplied by 8 minutes. Okay, so about 1 hour from now, I can be able to spend the rest of my resin. I think we're good for here for now, Rohan. Thank you very much for that. I'll actually spend the rest of my resin for the rest of the evening later, in whatever way I decided. How is the shroom? We're doing fine, we're doing fine, we're chilling. We're relaxing. Oh yeah, mailbox, are you still there? Not so sure if you're still there. If you're still there, did you complete your treasure trove yet for the photo event? Indeed you have. Actually, hold on. What colors do you have, actually? And if you're still there, Kaiser, dude, like, how many troves do you have left, and what colors do you have? Okay, so I definitely need 1 more brown one. Oh, can I have your spare brown mailbox? If you're not using your colors anymore? Yeah, so that means I need to... Wait, who the heck does not have... I shall give Drac 1 yellow one, and I shall give... who needs a blue one? I know Daddy D-Luke and Bouncy Sushi are like multiple accounts for one person. Now it's like... Thank you, Milbox. I think it's like a bunch of people are having trouble getting purples and browns. And look at Leon with all these colors. Dude has like a crap ton of colors. Okay. I don't know who needs a blue right now, so I'll save my blue for now.
Photographic apparatus.
Oh yeah, actually let me check that account now that I think about it. And no problem, no problemo, Inches. Actually, while we're here, why don't we actually go ahead and complete the Dain, however you pronounce his name. Mr. Not Dimitri's story. It should be a quickie, I hope. Alright. I guess we should do some story while we're at it. But let me check my treasure trove first and everything else. Hey. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I did get a photo swap thing. Dang, I'm getting what the frick? Y'all are being so generous. Yo, what are y'all doing? You guys are helping me complete my trove right now? Hold up. Is this for real? Hold on, are we actually going to complete the one on this account? What the heck are y'all doing? Oh, yo! We have 3 of each. This is perfect. Yo, that's 180 primos in one shot.
Bruh.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, we got it all finito. Look at all these heroes wits and enhancement ores we're getting. Bruh. Technically, you can actually complete the whole trove in one day if you are... Oh my god, we're almost close to 10 more pulls. Oh, I still need those dang local specialties. And I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. And I definitely need to make sure I spend my resume
Please take a
really
seat.
soon. Because we're definitely legit almost at 160. Wait, what are my commissions today? I think I might complete a special one. Oh, reliable helper. I think I'm almost done. Oh, dude, I am almost done completing this one. Once I complete the last favor according to the dude's directions, I will get that achievement. And that achievement is Snezhnaya does not believe in Perfectionist. However, we still need to do Tales of Winter, and I have not received that commission yet. Actually, has anybody here received, like, either commission? With Sarevish, you have to do his directions to a T for, like, all 3 versions of his commission. And then Tales of Winter, I have no idea. Nobody told me they got that commission.
Add Astro.
Let's get these rocks. Yeah, I thought so. It must be a pretty rare commission, honestly. Because, like, nobody has told me they've completed it. I think I need, like, 1 or 2 more purples. Yeah, I think it's the purples and the browns that people need to get to complete their collections. Wait a minute. What do I need to complete for the weeklies? Of course I need to complete Storm Terror. It's always Storm Terror and the Golden House. It's always got to be the bossies. Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You just need 1 purple to be... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold up a second, Kaiser dude. You're in luck. You are in... Can I find you? Yeah, you're in luck. I got you. Wait, is it the D-Luke profile picture? I thought your picture is a different character. Because I literally just have one purple. Alright, here you go. That's it, folks. Kaiser Dude is now done. Of course you would switch to Daddy D-Luke. Anybody would switch over to Daddy D-Luke. Oh, frick, I need to... Yeah, I need to heal. Well, here we go again. Okay, we don't need the extra difficulty. Let's do the level 81, actually.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Everybody stand back! Feel the beat!
Passable effort.
Amp it up!
Where?
Try this. Not bad, not bad.
Dang.
Guess I should take you more seriously.
Get back!
Pyrotechnics! Out of the frying pan, into the... Take cover!
All you do is run.
Why do they never miss? Adventure time! I'm going in!
The price of a single slip.
Keep back!
Pyrotechnics! Get out of here!
Has your luck run out? No use hiding back there.
That's understandable, dude.
I'm going in!
Keep back!
Out of the frying pan, power cord! Time to rock! Take cover! Adventure time! Teamwork!
Get back!
You win.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Yo, that double pyro setup? That's what's up. Double pyro is definitely what's up. Alright, how do we do here? Ooh, what is this we have here? What's this? What's this? What's this we're looking at, folks? Is this what I think it is? And is this a chunk? It's called a billet now, apparently. Yeah, they renamed a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Tusk. We got a shadow. Ooh, Wanderer set. Interesting, but it should not be flat attack. Okay. The hat I can tolerate. But this thing? Yo. Hold on a second. Let me just save these. This is amazing. This is... Wow. Okay, finally a claymore. Wow. I still need to do Storm Terror, obviously, but hey, this is a pretty good... We got some drops tonight. I approve. I definitely approve of these drops. Oh, boy. Oh! I can just make the prototype Claymore a bit more broken by refining it to rank 2. I would go for White Blind rank 3, but I kind of want to be a bit more fair and just distribute it evenly between both crafted Claymores, because they're both pretty good, honestly. They're both excellent. Dang, if I had D-Luke, I would get the crafting resources back, because he has that passive. Obviously, I still have to do Storm Terror. I have to collect the local specialties. I have dailies to do, and then more resistant books. I feel that, I feel that. Let's see here. I have Pudgy Pyrotechnicians. I have the Reliable Helper. Actually, I'm going to show you guys. I haven't played Genshin since its release from like September 20... How is it? It's improving little by little. It's not a complete game by any means, but they're giving us stuff to do while they work on the game a bit more.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? The threads of your fate lie in my hand.
When you get a 5-star character just for the crafting buff, I mean, that's literally Kaiser Dude with D-Luke right now. But Zhongli also has that, and the Coco Goat also has that too. We don't have a character for that for swords, do we? I don't think so. D-Luke is for claymores, Geodaddy is for polearms, Coco Goat is for bows. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody for swords. Or the catalyst weapon. Yeah, nobody for swords or catalyst, as far as I'm aware. Alright, so... let's talk to the Russian dude, Starevish. So that way I can actually make sure to get this achievement. So I think... So here's how Comrade Starevish works. In order to get the achievement, you have to do his commission 3 times for his 3 different tasks, but you have to follow his directions to a T. If you break protocol and do not follow his directions, then you don't get the Primo Gems. So this is the final one I need to do. What awful luck. These Knights of Favonius are real. These Knights of Favonius have no sense of efficiency at all. He said there were monsters ahead and wouldn't let me pass. But even now, I still haven't received anything more concrete from them. What an unreliable lot. I still have so many matters to attend to. Do they have any idea how much money they're costing me? A bunch of Mora? I'm sure Snezhnaya can cover it. Well, you look like an adventurer, don't you? How about this? Would you be willing to do a little something? How much are you offering? Depends on the manners of your deeds. If you do well, I will see to it that you're well rewarded. But the Hilo trails around Mondstadt seem to have grown more numerous. Who knows what these so-called knights are doing all day? Since you've agreed to aid me, then you can help to drive them off for me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this was grammatically incorrect before, but they corrected it. The peak, side, or foot of the mountain. It's all Hilo trails no matter where you go, so there's no difference. Should you come back to when it's fully completed within 2 to 3 years? That's going to take way too long of a wait. That takes too long to wait for. You can still play the game as it is right now. There's stuff to do. There's characters to play. Okay, so the mountaintop So the mountaintop, you have to defeat the monsters in order. That's what you do to get 100% on it. If you go to the mountainside, he's going to ask you to defeat some monsters, but not break any boxes. If you break any boxes, then you lose your chance at the achievement. So when you do the mountaintop, you can only do one of these per commission. For this one, for Sarivish. So for the mountaintop, you have to defeat each monster that he says in order. The mountainside is that you can't break any boxes. Basically, all you have to do is drag the monsters away from the boxes so you don't break them. And just fight them outside the boxes, and you're done. The foot of the mountains is the last one I need to do. The foot, is it? There's not much down there. Just a bunch of hilichurls. They're not much of a threat, but they are an eyesore. For such a simple task as 1 minute. I need to defeat them within 60 seconds? I have a vortex. I got this.
Time for takeoff.
Oh.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Yahoo!
You break box, Snezhnaya break you. Got it. I think... rate is actually... Now, let me go ahead and see what other commissions I have. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I think we're back. I think we're back. Do we have visual again? It feels like we're dropping again. Alright, let's talk to Comrade Sarivish. Let's hope we've actually achieved what he wanted. Yeah, you can deal, like, amazing damage with Razor. Like, he's literally a 5-star character who's just pretty much a 4-star. Okay, I'm assuming we're good because my bitrate bars is green. Alright, Comrade Sarivish, have I done as you requested? Have you done as I asked? I did. That's a wrap. A minute. Did you forget? Did you not listen? I didn't take... Oh, come on. I'm certain I didn't take more than a minute. Come on. Why does the quest have... Why does the commission have to be so technical? The other ones... The other two were, like, so easy. Now I gotta wait for that stupid commission again. Okay. You know what? Let's do something else in the meantime to get my mind off of that. We need to get our mind off of that dude, so let's put our mind on somebody else. Yeah, let's go ahead and put our minds on somebody else, people. Let's go ahead and put our mind on Mr. Bowkeeper. Has anybody done this quest yet? Mr. Bowkeeper Dain? I wouldn't know how anybody would pronounce this name. How would you pronounce a mailbox if you're still there?
Something terrible happen again.
Yeah, let's find Mr. Bowkeeper. Let's do some story.
traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
Are my adventures going smoothly? That's a good question. You know, more companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Nope.
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Shut up, you're only emergency food. I'm gonna take a picture of this. No, Paimon, the only thing you are is emergency food. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, I mean the dude's name. The dude whose name starts with a D. I like the main character's face, too. She's like, Paimon, just shut up.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Unusual, you say?
Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Look at Paimon's intense thinking. Look at Paimon's intense thinking. He's like, Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Nope.
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
So, just some distant relative of Kaya's, then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all,
Boy.
it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
But, if he's already rejected the guild...
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all.
What are you talking about? I'm Asian. Talking down on ourselves and talking down on people is part of our culture. Anywho.
Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Also, why the heck is that wood? Do you guys see this? The wood under the gingerbread dude is spazzing. That is some weird, weird texture issue. Well, alright then, about that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger.
Lol.
I wish you every success, adventurer.
Wind guide us. This chapter title is very intriguing, like very intriguing. Yeah, there's like so many different people who pronounce this dude's name like a bunch of different ways. Dain Sleef, Dain Slife. I'd probably pronounce like Dain Slife. The E-I, I would just pronounce it like a German E-I, I guess, like Fräulein. Although Oz's German pronunciation is very inconsistent too.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Damn it, I need dandelions.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
But what if she's never there all the time?
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
You're right.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no?
Maybe.
Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried telling him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
What is this, a chase down the... This is one of those chase down the strangers.
Huh. I wonder what trouble this stranger brings with him. Huh.
Oh, I wonder what trouble this stranger brings with him. Oh, we can actually do this co-op?
Add Astra.
Alright, Ragnar. What you gotta tell us?
What? You need something?
Oh, so I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Here. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then.
Diluc!
Let's go to the Angel Share and have a look.
All I can think about is Diluc.
That was also an interesting camera angle of... A very, very interesting camera angle of Wagner that we don't see too much. It is probably Norse. Excuse me, Donna. I know you're thinking about Diluc all day, but we have another stranger to find. Hey, look, Stanley drinking his sorrows out.
The kettle.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Stanley's being accompanied by a catto.
Come in, take a seat.
Go ahead
We have
and
a
pick
few
up some new
specials today
pieces
at
from
Angel
Joseph's
Share.
blacksmith.
All right, time to meet Mr. Norse name himself. Before I forget again. Where? Oh, I just want to talk to Charles first.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
Good thing Kaiser Dude has Diluc now, so he would know more about Diluc's lore and stuff.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
You're getting there, Kaiser Dude, you're getting there. So there's pain. Venti. I sit by the railing, I guess.
Go on, drink some more.
You and Paimon start waiting on the second floor.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
It's that dude. Wait, is that what he looks like in the game? What the frick?
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Bruh, Paimon. There you are. What the frick? This is what you look like? Wait a minute. That doesn't look like an eye patch. That looks like a half mask, like the Phantom of the Opera. Wait. Does this dude have a vision? Hold on, hold on, hold on. We gotta study this. Hold on, hold on. I gotta study this.
Hey,
Doesn't look like he has a vision.
Go on, drink some more.
Yeah, he literally does not look like he has a vision. Alright, let's speak to him. Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
So, I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Oh, that's Sasuke's voice. Yo, that is Sasuke. That's also Ben Tennyson. That's also Marth from Fire Emblem. Which is kind of funny considering this guy looks like Dimitri, but also Dimitri's from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
It's Yuri!
I'm looking for my lost relative. Yes?
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Shut up, Paimon. We really don't know his element yet. We don't see a vision on him. We don't know what his element is.
That little one beside you.
My best emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
Well, we know it's true.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Okay, so the first part of his name is Dain. I was hoping to invite you to adventure with us.
Sure.
Okay. Eh?
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
How much?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
Okay.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's the 500 mora.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Do I need to answer them all correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude.
You know, if we were going to be hearing Mr. Yuri Lowenthal, the guy who's the Prince of Persia, or Sasuke Uchiha, or Ben Tennyson, or Marth from Fire Emblem, or Spider-Man, there is a good chance later along down the line we're going to be hearing his wife. Remember, he's married to voice actress Tara Platt. There is a good chance she might be in Genshin Impact later. Woohoo! But where or when will she show up? The world may never know. But because both of them, you know, they're a voice acting couple, there is still a pretty good chance that his wife literally could be in this game at some point. After all, Tara Platt was Edelgard in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Checkmate.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Alright then.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
Hey, thank you for the host, Cedo Box. Hu Tao? Hu Tao? Wait, how does this guy knows that Venti how to do a host because it wouldn't let me raid? That is very weird. But thank you so much, Cedobox. Thank you so much for hosting me. We're coming down to the end of the night and we're meeting a very new character in Genshin Impact. So apparently this guy knows that Venti is Venti is who he is. So, how does he know? Let's check.
I know everything that I should.
Oh god, close up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Cowabunga.
That is one intense close-up. Actually, while we're looking at the close-up, let's look at his facial features more carefully. So he has a half mask. You can see that his irises are diamonds. What the frick? I just realized his irises are diamonds. I know, right, Mailbox? Those eyes. I need to get a picture of this. Okay, there we go. I saved a picture.
Well, answer the question.
It was me.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
How does he know that? Honestly, like, all of these answers are correct. The Adepti, the Qixing, the 7 constellations. Everyone will defend the harbor.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question.
Yes?
This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not.
What about you?
Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
God. Honestly, maybe none of them do. If you think like very deep, maybe none of them do. Because like, if you say like those with visions and those without visions, if you think a bit harder, if your brain is like racking, then maybe it's like it's all equal to the gods, or it's all meaningless to the gods and goddesses.
So, this is your answer then? I understand.
Do you know what's throwing me off about this dude's model right now? If you look at his chest piece, the resolution on it is not the same as as the rest of his outfit. It's like his chest piece is rendered in 360p and the rest of it is rendered in 720p. For some weird reason. I'm sure my eyes are not the only one that's noticing this, but it's kind of weird if you like look carefully for anybody who's seeing his character model for the first time. It's literally throwing my eyes off.
As I thought, you really are similar to him.
What do you mean, him?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Okay.
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Well, I've met some Abyss mages in the past. Does that answer anything?
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world.
You know, now that I've listened to his voice a little bit more, it's definitely the deeper spectrum. Because, like, Yuri Lowenthal tends to voice in a slightly higher pitch, in a teenage voice, but man, this is really mature. Like, very, very mature. Oh yeah, to a certain... That's true.
I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Come to think of it, since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
That's true.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
Haha, but they won't defeat me.
Uh-huh. We're super super strong!
That manner, it's just like his.
Oh god. He's knowing so much. He's knowing so much. I'm hesitant. What the frick? This man knows a lot. Why does he know a lot? I have no idea. But it's creepy. And I don't like it. But wait, isn't this dude also from Kainura? Isn't Kainura the place where the Abyss Order comes from? This is kind of sus in my opinion.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Okay.
Hey. Go on, drink some.
Deja vu. Have I been in this place before? We literally have been in this place before, actually. We've literally been in this place before. Hello there. Oh no, not you again, Pallid.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What will it take to not get this dude in trouble? Alright, we're gonna help you out.
I royal decree. Get out of here! Take cover! Ow! Think you can get away?
Next time, don't be so reckless, my dude. What a convenient time to show up. Okay, so now we can take a look at this dude's character model. And I can use my regular camera again. Hey, what's up? I'm Venti. You got something to say to me, buddy? His character model is interesting, a little bit more interesting than how he was he was drawn than his official character artwork. Wait, how tall is he in comparison to Geodaddy? Dang, he's just about as tall as Geodaddy. Yeah, if you look at his character model, it's very off-putting. Like, if you look at his chest piece, it's rendered in a little more smaller detail than the rest of his outfit. It's literally throwing my eyes off. Well, let's check everything else here. This shoulder piece is kind of rendered like less efficiently too. That's weird. That's okay. Cape is pretty good. Oh, yo, the cape is animated. Yo, if you look closely at this, there's like moving particles in there. That's amazing. What else is there to marvel at this dude? Let's see. That looks okay. Oh wait. The strand on the design of the strand on the left and the right ones, the left and the right tassels are not highly resolution either. Oh no. The different pieces of his outfit are at different resolutions. It's literally throwing my eyes off.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Would it be really exciting to meet the other two winds that are not in Mondstadt anymore, like the Falcon and the Lion, I think? Because we can fight the Wolf, we can fight Storm Terror. What about the other two animals? Would be pretty exciting to run into them as another weekly. What you talking about, buddy?
Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
The Falcon, though, I have no idea how the heck we're supposed to fight it. Abyssal Traces. Wait. Level 28? Easy. We got this. This is easy. Easy claps. Okay, this is going to be interesting if there's anything new about this place. Wait.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see...
No. Dang it. I saw the rest of his dialogue. Unfortunately, I caused myself to die. Oof. Wow. Okay.
Stabilize.
Wheel of Life.
Just 2 Primo Gems? Oh, man. Yo, this is like literal deja vu. Or is this their excuse for them to reuse this tutorial dungeon? Hey, there's a couple of wolf berries down there, actually.
Crumble.
Crumby. There's a couple of wolf hooks. Let's make a use of these boom-booms, actually. Yeah.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Burst forth.
Rise.
Come on, dude. What are you waiting for?
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh yeah, I gotta move this.
This is order. Stabilize.
Wheel of Life.
Feels kind of sus for them to reuse this place. Open sesame! Oh, that's an abyss mage right there. Hello.
Oz, reveal thyself! Insubordination! Wheel of Life. Shadow Raven!
I will have order. Solidify.
This is giving me major flashbacks to several months ago when I first started the game. Hey, there's more wolf hooks here. Wait, don't tell me. You guys put a chest up here? Because this was a hidden chest. I remember missing it the first time I was here. I specifically remember missing this one. Feels kind of small brain of me.
Crumble.
Oh, you can't grab the ledges here. Damn, I forgot. It's a dungeon-style domain. Of course you can't. Oh, hey, there's another Abyss Mage over there. There's 2 Abyss Mages.
Orders given. Orders received. Wheel of Life.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
This is order.
is order. Gather.
By the power of Geo.
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Could you tell me more about this Abyss Order?
The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dain.
Well, we do have some history.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You see that pose right there? That was like a Kaya pose right there. That definitely was a Kaya pose, alright.
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Hey, a chest. This really is an excuse for the company to just, you know, reuse this place. Okay. I mean, I'll take my extra awards here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Seems like he burned it in the fire or something. Maybe the Abyss Order has I mean, he is from Kinda Ra, and that's also where Kaya is from too. So. Where the heck are you? Oh, how the frick am I supposed to make it there?
Quake!
It's been a while since I listened to Mondstadt's music. Just casually exploring this place. Well, we can take a look at more of his character model since we're gonna, like, interact with him in person again.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dain's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
There's a fire here. What the heck? This is a 2D rectangle. That's an actual 2D rectangle. It's like the key dimensions in a domain. That's kind of cool.
Wheel of Life.
Nope, that doesn't put out the fire. Yeah, his right arm does look bare. Damn. Yeah, so his left arm is definitely a sleeve with a gauntlet. Something did happen to him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North.
Wolfie!
Sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You familiar with that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dain?
Indeed. See that, floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby. So, their reach extends here too. Let's have a closer look. So...
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Moment of birth. This is order. Stabilize. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Come into being.
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Interesting. The fact that I'm only using like a level 60 Geodaddy with like a level 70 weapon, and he's pretty impressive at damage dealing, that is pretty PogChamps. I still have to level up Geodaddy, but if he's fine at level 60, he's fine. Oh hey, there's another one.
There's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around here.
This one looks like a trap though.
Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Moment of birth. Order guide you. Gather.
Life goes on.
Well, that's all we could find out. Gotta talk to Mr. Dain again.
Have you finished searching?
We found lots of signs of the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
Nope.
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
I think Storm Terror's lair is the last location. We should be almost done with this. Is that a Batman song reference, Kaiser Dude? Alright, let's talk.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair.
But this used to be Old Mondstadt.
But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time.
You know what I also realized? Like, the theme of, like, his outfit now and Kaya's outfit? What the heck is going on with those pants? That's like, you have those bare pants and then you have those boots on the bottom. That's something that you could also see from Kaya's design. I'm sure this is something I've talked about with Mailbox too. Like, maybe it's a running thing. Maybe it's a running thing with the Kainira, like, dress code for, maybe for guys, but what about females? Females would be interesting, but maybe this is just how they're designed in Kainira for the dudes, I guess. Like, it looks so weirdly elaborate on the top, on the upper portion of the body, and then you have the pants. I just noticed it with this dude. It's interesting.
The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Dude, he just called it Old Mondstadt too. Alright, he knows his stuff.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it.
Okay.
Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin?
Yeah?
If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Sure. I love how amazingly upsetting and sad that this theme has been so good.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Ah.
Oz, reveal the... Live! Moment of birth!
I will have order. Solidify!
Sacred name. Fortune preserve... Wings of darkness! Wheel of life. Oz, reveal thyself!
Yo, you guys get in the circle too.
Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Ow.
By royal decree. Life goes on.
Order guide you. Gather.
Witness my great undertaking. Opening box of Adepti-Drix. Wings of darkness. Come into being.
Order guide you.
Wheel of life.
There we go.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Tis indeed is quite a shame.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience, are we?
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dain, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel.
The only thing we're feasting on is in... Anyway.
Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
The only good food is you, Paimon. Once we figure out how the heck to cook... I mean... gotta stab all the strong monsters. Yeah, we gotta stab all the strong monsters. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Sense something familiar on that cliff. Gasp! Monka S!
Huh? What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Yo, this is tying back to the,
Oh, Dain moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Yo, this is tying back to that, the We Will Meet Again trailer on Genshin Impact's channel. Except if you're the male traveler, this would make sense here. Because canonically speaking, the male traveler is the one who's the good person, and the rest of us knows the rest, I'm sure. Doesn't this path look mighty familiar? Wait a minute. What the frick? What the frick? These are footprints. Where do they go? Yo, these are freaking, Ruin Guard footprints. What the frick? Yeah, we've come down to the conclusion, folks.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
You've been here before?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dain, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, so once we pull the camera back here, you can literally see, like, what the heck is up with this plain old khakis? But then you get to these boots around here, and there's not exactly too much attention to detail on them either. Yeah, we've talked about Kaya before. We can really not stop talking about this dude's design. Anyways.
Huh? A Ruin Guard's footprint. A Ruin Guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
He says dandelion. Yo, this is... The dandelion was crushed in the trailer. Cutscene! This is cool!
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
I could feel him.
Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes, the moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Well, regardless, I have to get to the bottom of the...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself.
And I will find him.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again.
I'm sure we will, stranger.
After all, I did take 500 Mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
To be continued, folks. Damn, that was some pretty nice attention to detail here. How are we doing on Primo Gems, though? Ooh, 1600. 1600, let's get him. So now we have 60 pulls saved for Kuching. Damn. Damn. Okay. Wow. That's all I could say for now is damn. They really do pay attention to details and stuff. I don't remember this part of the map being. Unless I probably overlooked it. Yeah, but what matters is that if we could get 80 saved up. Because, actually we can get 80 saved up, because you know why? We're still gonna end up getting the 10 free pulls, from the login daily starting next week. And then with the blessing of the Welkin Moon plus commissions, we might get to 75 pulls. That's, wow. That's just wow. I don't know what more to say. I mean, I can't wait to actually run into that dude again, but man. One of these days he is going to be a playable 5-star. But who knows what MiHoYo will decide for him. Might be way later down the line. This is quite a tease, though. Like, such a tease. Oh, drat, nobody's online. This is just making me think so hard now about the stuff that's to come next. Well, before we finish, let's go ahead and finish that one last weekly that we need to do. It's been a while since I last heard Storm Terror's actual music. Even if the battle is still clunky as heck. I think I'll go ahead and do the level 80 version. I only have one wind barrier potion, but we should be able to make it count. So, what did everybody think of that little moment we've had together with Dain for the past hour or so? let y'all think about that as I go ahead and try not to die at a level 80 Storm Terror.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Let's dance.
Dodge this. Dodge this.
There we go.
Freeze.
Back at ya!
This moment will be frozen.
Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of damage. It's basically the take they wanted to begin with, Kaiser Dude.
No time to lose.
The pre 1.3 voice lines were not what MiHoYo wanted for Barbara. And now nobody's happy because they're so used to what Barbara was before. Wait, is the dragon gonna shift position? Yep, he is. There we go.
Let's dance.
Dodge this.
Oh my god, that glitched.
No time to lose.
That glitched for a hot minute.
I'll protect us.
Freeze.
Power that ended high shot!
Ha. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Okay, almost dead.
Freeze.
Hi.
Take this!
Wait. Hold up.
I'll protect us.
Dodge this. You're mine.
Yo! Yo, he's not gonna do the laser thing. Ooh, I'm lucky. Ooh, I'm lucky. Yo, this platform is safe for the rest of the fight. Puck champs. Okay, here we go.
I'll protect us.
Cool it.
Take this!
Here we go. Puck champs. All right, let's see what we got this week. We got 2 claws. Okay, amethyst. That's needed. Ugh, why is it all flat? It's all flat. The main stat is good, but everything is flat. The only good thing we got is the claw. And we got the amethyst. I could give this Wanderer's Troop flower to somebody. Why is it better than the Gladiator's intoxication we got? Now my brain feels intoxicated. Anyways, what was your mailbox saying? Definitely thinking more on his homeland, Kaini Ross, as his name is inspired by Norse. We might get some Norse mythology, either Yggdrasil or the 9 realms of Old Norse. That would be pretty interesting, actually. That is definitely would be pretty interesting for them to implement. And that is Battle Pass level 10. Alright, so I definitely need to hop into somebody's world to get my specialties before the reset tonight. And of course I'm going to be ending stream real soon. I'm just saying I might need to hop into somebody's world. I need to complete 7 more domains, so that's 140 resin, right? Might as well spend the fragile resin that I do have, honestly. Alright, wow. There's just major stuff to think about now. Especially for what's to come next, especially for Inazuma and beyond. If we are to run into that dude again.
What the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale.
Yeah, it would make sense for Kaya. I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to bring in a Kaya boss fight. You know, for people to... Especially for people to, like... maybe believe he is kind of like a two-faced individual. Because who knows, maybe Mr. Dain is a two-face as well. Man, this is really getting me thinking tonight. This is really absolutely getting me thinking. Well, here's how it's going to go for the rest of this week. Tomorrow is going to be the finale of Mario, well, the ending of Mario and Luigi Dream Team for our fight against Bowser and Phantasma, once and for all in Mario Monday. Tuesday will be Try Hard Tuesday. I will pop it on Genshin Impact on Try Hard Tuesday for the remaining Geoculi and whatever other free mode gems we can scrounge for on our free-to-play account. For the final 10 polls we could do for Xiao. Whether or not we get him it is what it is. It'll be our next 5-star. If we lose the 50-50, we lose the 50-50. It's RNG is what it is. Wednesday should be the next major session. I wouldn't say it would be the next major poll session, but it is the first day, I think, of, well, the Lantern Festival festivities to begin. And Chinese New Year's is coming up too. So it's probably going to be fun. If Chinese New Year's, if I do a Chinese New Year stream, it might not be a long one. It'll probably be a short one. And next Stardew Sunday, I'm probably going to do a Valentine's Day special, in which we could finally get our farmer to marry, the love interest of his life. And maybe we could do a bit more Ocarina of Time this week. And, oh yeah, let's not forget about Phoenix Wright Friday, this week. I'll try to see if I could get it started earlier for Justice for All so we can finish that case, and then we can focus the rest of the month on the last 2 cases of Justice for All. And then, skipping my birthday month, we'll be doing Trials and Tribulations for April. So that's the game plan for what's to come up next. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid into Steel Games. He's actually raided me today, so I think it would be fair to go ahead and return the raid to him. I definitely appreciate everybody who could come out tonight, everybody who could chillax with our PogChamps moments today in Stardew Sunday on finally getting an amazing amount of content done for the post game, and absolutely witnessing Dain's story quest with me for the first time tonight. It's truly a blast. It's truly amazing. It's great talking with y'all, and if anybody's available later, once I turn off Twitch, I would definitely love to hop into y'all's worlds for some resources. So we're going to go ahead and raid into Steel Games' stream. He's currently doing some Mario Maker 2. I have not played Mario Maker in a hot minute, although I should. Probably for Mario Monday again. But if anybody who is new or isn't familiar would like to hit me up, y'all can always hit me up. Oh, I gotta rename that command. It's the Kinoko Crib, not the Shroom Saloon anymore. That was the old name. Anyways, thanks to everybody for stopping on by. I appreciate it. And if y'all haven't been following from other fellow streamers, that would be also amazing too. Otherwise, I shall see y'all on the next Genshin adventure. And if anybody's heading out after the raid, I hope y'all have a good evening, morning, or afternoon. And if I don't see y'all on any of you guys on Genshin for some world hopping before the reset, I shall see y'all tomorrow on Mario Monday, or the next sessions for Theater Mechanicus, or anything new that's popping for the Lantern Festival this month in Genshin Impact, or Phoenix Wright Friday, or Justice for All. This is an ending phrase I'm working on that I'm trying to make into a routine. I shall see y'all Kinokos on the next adventure with Mr. Meltendo, the not-so-well-known Tendo, but always the brightest and realest Tendo. Hey, that's actually really good. I should coin that. After all, y'all know my richer, more famous cousin Nintendo, so it makes sense, don't it? I shall see if I can convince Nintendo to get this game out on the Switch any faster. I'll let you know about that progress.